get set up. Woo! Man, it's great to be here. Hello, Comedy Store! I hope you guys know this. We are on hallowed ground right now. This is the world-famous Comedy Store, and I hope some of you took a moment to look at some of the names that are festooned among the entrance of this building. Looking at these walls is kind of like walking through a encyclopedia of the history of stand-up comedy. And if anyone here doesn't know what an encyclopedia is, Wikipedia that shit. And you'll find out. Hey, does anyone here think the world is kind of getting stupider? I think the world is kind of getting stupider. And let's just take a look at last week or recent history. Remember this 12-12-12 phenomenon that came and went? December 12th, everyone was on about this 12-12-12 thing. I don't understand why people are so obsessed with this. The previous year, we had 11-11-11. It wasn't a big deal. The year before that, we had 10-10-10. If you want proof the world is getting stupider, I'm actually looking forward to 13-13-13 next year. Now, speaking of the calendar, 5 days left, people. That Mayan thing, we got 5 days left until the simpletons of this world have to come up with another jackass, apocalyptic shim-sham story to scare children with. I'm actually liking these stories. I've experienced a few of them. I kind of admit I got a little nervous with a couple of them. There's that Nostradamus ballyhoo back in the 90s. There was the Y2K nonsense around the year 2000. And now we got this Mayan thing. And I'm learning to experience the calm, like the day after the thing doesn't come true. It's kind of like the first rays of sunshine after a terrible storm. Or for gamblers, it's a lot like that day after the Major League Baseball All-Star game where there's not one sporting event in America that you can bet on. It's just a sense of calm for me. Thank you. I didn't know how that was going to go. Any compulsive gamblers in the crowd here? Side note, I'm a student. I study the addictions counseling, drug and alcohol counseling at West Los Angeles College, so cheers to that. It's actually true. That wasn't on my paper here. All right, let's bring it down a little bit, just for a quick second. I think this needs to be said. I think America and the forces of law and order in this country took it on the chin on Friday. It was a terrible day. And I was completely upset about it. I had to shut off the news. I had to get right off of Facebook. And I just got in the car and I just drove. I just wanted to be alone. I stuck my phone in the glove compartment and I just headed east. And I didn't care if I was going to make it all the way to the Atlantic Ocean. I just needed to drive. I made it all the way to Los Feliz. And I went up to the Griffith Observatory. And I stuck my eye onto the most powerful telescope in the state of California. And I stared out into the deepest recess of outer space. Did you know what I saw? Gun control. They have it out there, people. They have it there. We can have it here. It's coming to us at the speed of light. That's the good news. Bad news is it's riding on the back of Zeno's arrow, and it will never get to us. That's for you Greek philosophy nerds in the crowd. Yeah. All right. You know what? You're a hip crowd. Give yourselves a hand. This is a 5:30 crowd. This is a great crowd. Thank you so much. And thanks for being hip enough for no one to yell out that it was too soon when I made that joke a minute ago. I thought it might have been too soon to make another Griffith Observatory joke, but I'm bold like that. And I know you're a hip crowd. So before I go, I want to leave you with one last thing, people. And that is this. Whether you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah, Kwanzaa or Ramadan, or your own sort of self-made spirituality with a population of one, let's remember this festive season to focus on the one thing that they all have in common. And that is none of them make any sense to a rational mind. Thank you very much, everybody. My name is Lenny Landa.